Are you still seeing Mushti in Gambia? He's such an ugly bloke, Zena, when I see his picture.
I think he's good looking myself.
Oh, yeah. Well, you must be bloody blind then. You must be have shit in your eyes if you think he's nice
That's
looking.
rather rude.
I'm texting and calling the retirement home.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Fiance UK Season 4 Episode 1. Last time we covered the UK version of 90 Day Fiance, I was doing, I think, Charlotte and Johan, and that was good. So obviously, I'm gonna cover Season 4. I already covered Charlotte and Johan, but this time I'm planning on covering everybody. But if they get boring, I will be dropping them, okay? Just letting you guys know now. So the episode starts off with this one girl at the airport in Turkey, and her man isn't there to pick her up. He's not answering her phone calls, he's not answering her messages, and then she finally gets a call, but it's from her mother.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's not here.
Hey?
He's not answering his phone, not answering my messages.
My God, that's really bad.
I'm really angry, I'm really upset, but I really love him.
I know, but I'm just...
Are you serious?
But then we come to the present and we meet her, and her name is Shannon. She's 25 and she's from Liverpool. She says she loves football, doing her makeup, doing her hair, and tanning, which is why she's always at Turkey. I really don't know why those two go hand to hand with each other, but okay.
I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand.
I love Turkey. I work in a Turkish restaurant. My friends are Turkish.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
How are you doing? You right?
I love Turkish men so much, and my partner's Turkish. I do miss him. I miss him loads. I'm going back to Turkey in the next few days. I can't wait to see him.
So we meet her man, and she said that he was so straightforward and he worked in entertainment and he kept inviting her to do things with her, and she said no.
Ew.
But then on her last day there, they started talking and they showed a lot of interest. So she was like, damn, I guess he is kind of fine and we do have a lot of things in common. And also, he loves football like me.
I'm football mad. After again.
So she's out drinking and she's with her friend Jay, but apparently her man, Matt, he gets jealous a lot and he doesn't like it when her and Jay hang out together.
It's really just being around lads, especially when I talk about Jay.
How would Mete feel about you being out with me tonight?
Yeah, no.
I've known you for 5 years. I was here first.
But then I do actually really love him.
Girl, you're gonna choose this man over your longtime friend? Really? I don't like that. But we meet Matt. He's 32, from Turkey. He likes to smile. He likes to box. He works a lot with hotels with his entertainment team. And he tells us that he used to go out with his friends, but not anymore because he's with Shannon now.
What do you mean by that?
Anyways, we get a montage of them hanging out and having fun. And then he ruins it because he said that he's jealous, like all the time. And then they also fight about it, like all the time.
What is make me jealous? Everything make me jealous. Anyone interest my girlfriend, I am jealous. My girlfriend, were really sexy, I am jealous. Going out with the guys, I am really jealous. We have later big problem.
My goodness, can she live?
No, bitch.
Damn. But we go back to Shannon and she stayed over at Jay's house and she didn't tell Matt that she was staying over at Jay's house.
Uh-oh.
And then Matt decides to call her, so she actually went back all the way home.
You okay?
We live next door to each other.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my gosh.
I'm good. How are you, darling?
But she's talking to Matt, who doesn't have the best English.
What you doing?
I am sit on the coffee, darling.
So he asked her what was she doing, and she said that she was hanging out with her friend Jay, and then he stopped smiling real quick.
I don't feel safe.
She asked if something was wrong, and he's like, did I say something was wrong? And she shaked her head no, and he asked her what did she do last night, and she said that she just played football.
Anything else?
No. I don't really want to cause an argument, so I'm not gonna mention I was with a load of guys.
You want to say anything?
I don't think so, darling.
You don't think so? I think so, darling.
Y'all, not gonna lie, he sounds so creepy. But he asked her again, and she said that she celebrated after the game. And he's like, with the girls? Anybody else? And she said, with the lads. And he's shaking his head saying, no, this is not good.
Not good.
Really cold on the football.
He did not just hang up on her. Oh my gosh.
I want to whip that motherfucking bitch ass right now.
Well, check this out.
I do think this trip is going to be really important. If me and Mete can't work on our communication, I don't know how this is going to go forward.
Girl, you are hot, okay? I know you have a thing for Turkish men, but your coworker was finer than that dude. So drop this man-child and go get yourself a real man.
Why would you say that?
Why not?
So now we see Matt, and he says that he's used to being jealous, and it's not like he doesn't trust her, but he just doesn't trust other men.
We say in Turkey, bir kızı bin kişi ister bir kişi alır. That's mean one girl, 1,000 people want this girl, just one man take this girl.
Why is that a saying? Oh my gosh. Wait, he's a Turkish man. And Sarfat is also a Turkish man. They just be having a lot of sayings in Turkey. He said that he finds it a problem when she's with her male friends, and he also likes to make it a problem.
What?
But it's fine that he's jealous because he loves her.
What the fuck?
But y'all, we find out that she's jealous too.
Last summer, Shannon get really jealous. She said, I don't want you work in entertainment. I am meet the different girls, English girls. I say, okay, no problem for me. I am live this Marmaris work. I am come to live in Istanbul and don't go out. But now, I don't know.
Seriously?
Are they serious? They're literally making each other so miserable because they don't trust each other. But he says that if she can go out with her friends, then he can go out with his as well. Back to Shannon. She's packing, but she says that after he hung up on her, he messaged her saying that he wants to see his friends since she just saw her friends.
He now wants to spend some more time with his friends, which he hasn't done for a long time. It's just a bit childish, really. You'll get to go see your friends, I'm gonna go see my friends now. Shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be like that. Y'all, please, just build trust. What are you guys doing?
Has the world gone mad? Or have I?
Almost like tit for tat.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you're doing it, he's
I've gotta do it.
specifically going out and doing it.
Yeah, which is just like...
It's not great, like.
As long as it's not a bunch of girls.
But then Jay drops that he knows that they met in Marmis and he worked at a bar there. But there's this social media group called Loved After Marmis. And basically it outs cheaters and scammers. And he wants her to have a look at it. But she's like, no, I'm not interested.
Okay. No, look. That's fine.
To be honest, I would have looked just in case. So then he said that he might just be using her for a visa, and she said that she thought of that, but she doesn't think that anything will happen like that. But she acknowledges that anything can happen. So then she packs her bags just so, you know, she can end up stranded at the airport. But she packs it, she gets in the car, it's snowing, and now she might be late for her plane, but he's not even answering any of her calls or her texts.
I'm so stressed.
But she makes it to the airport and he still isn't picking up. She gets to Turkey, he still isn't picking up. She can't find him. She's calling, no answer. Her mom calls her, the connection is then gone, and now she's pissed.
Humiliating, it's embarrassing. Wouldn't do that to anyone. Just leave them in a foreign country by themselves. Like, trying to think of what I'm gonna do, because I'm just full of anxiety. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
And that's where her segment ends. I feel like maybe he overslept or something, because in a way, he literally just abandoned her because she hanged out with her friends last night. Anyways, moving on to this absolute gem. So her name is Zena and she's from Oxted, sorry, and she's going crazy on that poll. But she says that she loves music. Obviously, she loves dancing. She got a bit of work done, which includes boobs, tummy tuck, nose job, and now she's gonna get her tooth glued in.
I've had the screws put in. Very painful, very painful. I'd rather give birth 10 times than have them screws in.
Honestly, that's insane, but I feel like she should really leave her teeth alone because it looks amazing, but it doesn't end there.
I thought about a designer vagina, but I did go and see a doctor, and on examination he said, no, you can't do nothing with it. No.
You're glamorous.
Why are you trying to redo your vagina?
Why not?
But she's 65 and she's attracted to guys younger than her because men her age don't usually date women her age. And younger men have an older woman kink, so she really likes them in the middle. And then she shows her friend the guy that she's been talking to.
Oh my God. How old is he?
44.
Your daughter's older than that.
Yep.
Never mind tip procedures and neck lifts. You need to get that sorted.
But his name is Abram, he lives in the Gamba, but she met him while she was on vacation, and then they had a few dates, and now they're together in a committed relationship.
Zena. You're travelling halfway across the world for a bit of cock.
Oh my gosh, who is this diva? I love her. But she calls him and tells us that he's 20 years younger than her, speaks multiple languages, and he has a really fit body.
And so, yes, I'm very attracted to him. On my social media, a lot of people said, oh, you're just a visa vagina.
Hey, what? Visa vagina is crazy. I never heard of such a thing in my life.
You're just a sex tourist. No, I'm not a sex tourist. Because if I wanted to get sex in England, I could, even though my age.
Yes, you sure could, Miss Zena.
I want you, and I'm gonna have you.
But now she goes to see her mom, who's 95, going blind, can't do anything in the house. So Zena comes, she cleans, and she cooks for her. So they're talking, and her mom asks her if she's seen this one guy, and Zena's like, no, that was my ex. I'm seeing Abram now. And her mom just gets straight up disrespectful.
He's nice.
He's such an ugly bloke, Zena, when I see his picture.
Mum's really rude, and a lot of people say she might have dementia, but she's got no dementia whatsoever. I think he's good looking myself.
Oh, yeah. Well, you must be bloody blind then. You must have shit in your eyes. Specific, he's nice
That's
looking.
rather rude.
No, her mom is so rude. If that was me, I would have walked right out of there, taken that little elevator stair thing, and left it at the bottom of the stairs.
I was just kidding. Come on.
Zena tells her that he treats her like a queen and does everything for her. And mom is like, well, age doesn't mean anything nowadays. Look at all these old ladies with young men. I wish I could get a young man too. I'm not even joking. That's actually what she says.
Wish I could get one.
But Zena tells her to come to Africa so she can get one too. And she screams, no. What is her problem?
When you can get one. The only thing you've got to be careful of is if you did go there, is you get a lot of geckos running across your feet.
What are they?
I don't know, they're like rubbery and they run across your feet like that.
Are they alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
Good.
Anyways, mom says that Zena says that she loves this man, but she doesn't really think that she actually does. But we meet up with their kids, and she's telling them about how his life is just so hard and how he really wants kids, but he doesn't really have any kids because he wants to provide for them. And you know, you can't provide for children if you have no money. And then this one says, how do you know that he's not in this relationship just to get money out of you? Like, come on, he doesn't get anything out of the relationship except money, and also he doesn't have to see you for several months. So he could really be doing anything out there.
I am a generous person, and if I think someone needs money or something, I'll give it to them because, you know, you can only keep so much for yourself, can't you?
Well, sort of, kind of.
And then her daughter says that he might be targeting her and other older women just so he can make bank off of them. And then her granddaughter adds to that, saying that he probably has this giant mansion and he takes her to this really tiny house so she could be like, oh my gosh, you're so poor. You're very, very poor, man. Oh my gosh, look how poor you are. I'm just gonna continue sending you more money because you're just so freaking poor.
He could be a fraudster.
That's far-fetched. What, do you mean like a stage?
Yeah, I'm serious. You don't know.
You
How
could
is
be
he...
one of 4. He knows I haven't got any money because I told him. There's a lot of Gambian men that are like hustlers and they do that. They get a lot of women and they get all the gifts and all the monies, but Ibrahim's not like that.
You don't know that. But Zena says that she only sent him 400 pounds and a phone and a mattress. That's it. And he never really asked her for any of those things either. But her granddaughter says that she doesn't know if he's a hustler, but let's hope that he isn't. And her daughter says that it's a giant red flag. Also, no hate to her, but she needs to get her teeth redone. It literally looks like piano tiles. It's so bad.
Emma's gonna sue.
Anyway, she's back home. She's calling Abram. He tells her to stop drinking alcohol, and she says that she will. And then the camera turns over to a bunch of alcohol on the table. But then she tells us that he's a practicing Muslim.
I mean, he could have 4 wives and 4 sex slaves if he wanted to.
What? I have never heard of this in my life.
But Ibrahim says he never would because he couldn't really put up with all the trouble that goes with it.
Well, thank God for that. But then he asks her to send her money to buy a taxi, and she's a bit hesitant and asks how much she needs, and he says 3,000 pounds.
Oh, hell no!
She doesn't know how to respond, so he says it again, and she's like, no. And he's like, but honey, it's for my business, please.
No!
She says that that's way too much money and she doesn't have any of that. But If he can guarantee that he'll pay her back, then she doesn't mind getting a loan for it.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
I haven't got the money at the moment, but...
It's cutting off again.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's breaking down again.
Now you're going dark and I can't see you. Wait.
I cannot believe him. Cause ain't no way the call just cut off after she said no. But for some freaking reason, she still says that she really wants to help him out.
But once I've handed over £3,000, then that's gone, innit, from me forever. And I need that for my retirement because I haven't really got much source of income coming in. So I am a bit dubious.
Y'all, this is Charlotte and Johan all over again. I can totally see it. But we're moving on. So we move on to this baddie who is 45 years old.
Damn.
My goodness, she can easily pass for 30.
I don't feel like I'm in my 40s. The secret is going to the gym.
No.
Eat healthy.
No.
Don't drink.
Okay.
Don't smoke.
Okay.
And a lot of water.
Okay. So that's 3 out of 5 so far. So if I want to look like that by 45, I just got to work out and eat healthy. Got it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to work out and I don't want to eat healthy. I can't do it. I don't want to. I'm going to get a facelift.
When I have my daughter at the age of 21, I look like I was 15, 16. So I used to get all the looks. I'm like, I'm actually old enough to have a child.
Damn. Good for her. Okay, so her name is Shorna. Her man's name is Anan, and they met on a holiday in Greece. But he's originally from Albania, but he works in Greece. He worked at a hotel there, and he helped her out with her keys. And then they started texting and calling.
We were all over each other. We were touching, kissing, hugging. There's a lift to get to the rooms, and every time we go in that lift, and we get up to stuff in the lift.
Oh, they're quite freaky.
Our relationship was quite physical because obviously he's young. He's 25.
25? What do you have in common with the 25-year-old?
Nothing!
Love is love. Doesn't matter the age. It just felt real.
Okay, whatever. Her daughter comes out and oh my goodness, they legit look like sisters. But her daughter calls her sugar mama because of that age gap. And then we find out that they haven't seen each other since last August. And her daughter's like, do you think he's been celibate since then? And Shauna's like, yes, of course. We talk every day. But like, that doesn't mean that he's not gonna bang other women. You guys are not on the phone 24/7.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt of feelings.
I just think that you're living in a fairy tale. I'm being serious. When you meet someone for the first time, they're always going to be their best version of themselves. Well, you know, he could be a murderer. You don't know that, though. You don't know nothing about him. Do you know what I mean? This is what happens. People, you hear it all the time on TikTok.
Facts. But I learned that from Dateline, okay?
He might be hiding something, because you're hiding something.
Uh-oh. But then she says that this whole long distance dating thing is really hard on her and she ended up meeting someone else. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she's cheating.
He protects me. He shows me unconditional love. And I know that he's there for me all the time.
Who is he?
He's God.
Oh.
I'd become a Mormon.
Oh. So as a Mormon, she has to keep her body pure. She can't drink, can't smoke, and she definitely can't bang.
Obviously, I'm in a relationship with Adnan, but he's not aware that we can't have sex anymore. Amen.
Oh, girl, it's over for y'all.
Wow. I'm out of here. Like, let's just wrap it up. Wow. You guys get the message.
No. But she meets up with her friends who don't think that he's being genuine, but she doesn't care what they have to say. So they ask her what he feels about her being a Mormon, and she tells them that he doesn't know yet. And her friends are like, what? You gotta tell him. The dude's 25. He won't accept that.
We can't live in the same household.
What do you mean?
Because we're not married, so we cannot be together in the same house. We have to be married, yeah.
I think he wants to go up and down in the lift. Up and down in the lift. You. Up and down, up and down, up and down.
This is actually so insane, and her friends are so funny. But she said that they are allowed to date, they are allowed to hold hands, but they can't kiss because kissing leads to them banging. But like, can you guys kiss and not bang? Just control yourself.
It's not realistic. It's just not realistic.
Oh.
But she said that she'd rather tell him face to face. But if I was her, I would have just called him, you know, to just get the breakup over with already. But we finally see Adnan, and he tells us that he really wants to go to the UK. He said that it's because the money is good and also the standards of living.
I would love to take some picture in London Bridge, in the Shard. I would love to go in the stadium to see Arsenal. I would love to use the bus because it looks nice. I never been, but I heard about Nando's chicken, and I would like to go.
Nando's chicken. Any of my UK viewers, do you guys like that place? Is it good enough for someone to fly all the way to the UK just to have some Nando's chicken? And does it taste like Popeye's chicken? Because if it does, then I completely understand.
I want you, and I'm gonna have you.
But after he's done talking about how much he wants to come to the UK, he finally talks about Shorna. But he's like, now that I meet Shorna, I will come to the UK. So yeah.
Are you looking forward to seeing Shorna?
Yeah.
Are you in love with Shorna?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because she's more older than me. I like older women. Shorna has a sexy body. First, I saw her from behind. We have a lot of kisses, hugs, and of course, a lot of sex.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Anyways, she packs so she can get ready to go. She said that he's a Muslim, but he doesn't practice, so it's a good chance to convert him.
So what you got to say?
I'm just not gonna say because I think that you are delusional.
I do value Kayla's advice because in the day she's my daughter. I'll take it on board and I'll reflect on it.
She said, girl, be honest. And she's like, I will hear it, but I won't take it. Like, really? But she has to go see her man, and that's where the episode ends. Honestly, what a great first episode. But that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know some of your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.